Hi guys, today's video is slightly different because I'm not super excited to talk about it because it is some YouTube drama, but it's pertaining a YouTuber that I actually really previously liked, and I'm currently going through my own trials and tribulations on regards of this huge controversy that just dropped. And the YouTuber in question's name is Cody. If you guys didn't know, I'm a huge Cody fan. He was one of my favorite YouTubers growing up, especially in my later, young adulthood life. And I was scrolling through YouTube today, and honestly, today I was planning on making a bunch of different videos that I had ready and locked and loaded to release. And it was talking about the Donald Trump shooting that just happened recently, and then also talking about maybe even the Logan Paul and Penguin Zero or Moist Critical controversy. But this one to me hits a little bit closer to home because if you guys didn't know, I'm a big Cody fan. I have a freaking celery and rose tattoo, which is referencing my favorite YouTube video of all time, and it's still my favorite video. I'm not gonna regret that part. But there's huge news that came to light, and before I get into this video, I want to give a lot of credit to D'Angelo Wallace, which is a big YouTuber, and also Penguin Zero, who brought light to this, or Moist Critical, Charlie, who brought light to this for me because I follow him, and then through that I watched the D'Angelo Wallace video, and it's touching the YouTuber Cody. If you guys don't know who Cody is, that's actually shocking because he's probably one of the biggest active YouTubers. I mean, he's not like Mr. Beast level, but he is up there in discussion with the top YouTubers, and he's been doing it for a long time now, and for the most part he's had very much of a great reputation. He also has roots in North Carolina, going to Duke, with being in the diving team and the fraternity there. And yeah, he's toured here a lot of times, and I haven't seen him in person, but I've always liked his content. I love That's Cringe, and some of the most iconic videos is that. But today I got wind of the news and controversy that is actually old controversy coming to light, which is crazy that it wasn't a big deal back then. And it was almost swept under the rug and D'Angelo Wallace points this out, and it pertains to another YouTuber that is genuinely disliked, and Cody who is, for the masses, usually a liked YouTuber. And I think that has a big deal with why it's taken so long for this controversy to be brought to light like this.
But the reason it hasn't caught on yet, despite all of this, is that none of your friends, nobody on your level, nobody in the commentary niche with enough pull is willing to admit that this situation makes you look terrible.
A lot of people like him a lot, and they really are doing any kind of mental gymnastic to just ignore it.
And now it's got a spotlight. I think this has just dropped yesterday or 2 days ago. Well, resurfaced, right? And essentially what happened was just recently Tana Mongeau, Tana Mongeau. Dang, that's how you pronounce it. I know her, but I just never really was good at pronouncing her name, I guess. She is also very big creator in her own right, and she went on a live, she did a live podcast or a live event where she made a joke, and I'll try to find clips if possible. I might have to use some of D'Angelo Wallace's clips, and I'll give all the credit to him in the description box. But she got asked during her live podcast through her fans or whatever, who had the smallest wiener of the people she had encountered.
About a month ago, she hosted a live episode in front of an audience, and the conversation turned to you.
Who's the smallest you've ever had sex with?
Oh my God, did no one look at me, Cody I can say that. I was literally 17, I can say that.
And she brought up Cody and then she brought up when she was 17. And I don't know what's in the air lately, but first it was Dr. Disrespect, and then even before him, we had the lights of EDP, which is the worst of the worst, and then we also had Onision. There's just so many of these just tragic stories. Cody's is in the same category, and it's so sad because I really loved his content. I'm trying to pick and choose my words carefully here, but yeah, so pretty much she said in her live podcast that she had the interaction with him when she was 17. And this had brought up a new wormhole of people trying to redig essentially what was kind of swept under the rug of this story that happened a long time ago. And D'Angelo Russell and also Penguin Zero reacting to that brought to light a lot, and I'm sure a lot of other YouTubers are going to hop on this as well. They brought to light the fact that this had been a story for a long time now. There is old archived, almost archived clips of Tana's friend who was a witness to this event also claiming that she had told Cody of her age being 17. And if you did the math, Cody at the time was 25, knowingly doing the nasty with her. And
remember how Tana said that fellow YouTuber Gabby Hanna tried to stop you before everything allegedly went down?
I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, hey man, you probably don't know, I know she like looks a little older, she's underage, watch it. And he's like, oh my God, thank you for telling me. And then he heard that.
This is a very atrocious thing to be involved with, and you know, part of me is like hoping that this isn't true. I really need him to release a statement and kind of either clear the air or establish what he did, kind of even in the doctor's disrespect way, because it's better to at least say something to have the audience know exactly what happened. And, you know, then that way I can actually have less mixed feelings about this and actually have a concrete answer on, oh, I don't like you anymore, or I do like you. And, you know, as this event has resurfaced, a lot of Cody Ko's videos are now limited and restricted comments. And that's crazy because you know that he knows what's going on. And yeah, so essentially, you know, hopping back to the topic, they were at a party or some type of event where there's multiple people. Tana's friend comes up to Cody, tells him that she is 17, and, you know, he willingly, knowingly did this on some, and it was in Florida, I think at the time, during a VidCon, or like, not a VidCon, but one of those like YouTube events or video events. And, you know, he's 8 years older than her at the time, but age isn't really the thing in terms of like the gap. It's more about the fact that she was 17. So even regardless first off, it is not the age of consent in Florida. So that's already statutory. Second, even if you were in a state where it was 16, right? Let's just say, right? It's still disgusting, bro. As a 26-year-old guy who is turning 27, and I am 100% able to say that at last year when I was 25, I could never fathom touching someone that is in high school, bro. What the flippity flop? Dude, that is disgusting, bro. And also, like, even in dating apps, now, at my current age, I have my age limit at 21. Someone asked me this recently. It was my friends. We were just out, and they asked the common guy question. Actually, it was a girl who asked me. She was like, what's the lowest that you would date, and what's the highest that you would date? And then what's the lowest and then my next question was like, date seriously or like casual date? And they were like, all right, well, both. And I said, casual date, 21 is the youngest, all the way up to probably 30. I'm 26, turning 27 in like a month. Oh, exactly a month. Holy crap. My birthday's next month. That's awesome. And seriously date, dude, like 23 probably would be my lowest, because I can't fathom the immaturity level of someone even in college unless they were very like on top of their shit and kind of working already, because there is a huge difference with someone working in the real world. But someone in high school, I don't care if you're an influencer, I don't care what you are, you're 17. That's nasty, bro. And like, I really hope Cody didn't do this. And he, you know, I can't make any assumptions. Prior to this event, I thought Cody was a good dude, but you know, things might be very different. And based on the story and how far back it goes, it does seem like this could be true, and that would be really fucking sad if it was. Again, D'Angelo Wallace really brings to surface a lot of different things and he's done like numerous research and goes deep dive, and his video is very intense. I am linking in the description box if you guys want like a deep dive. This is kind of just my take on it. I don't know how I feel about this, and this is one of those moments where like you find out one of the peeps you like just isn't right. Here's another thing that was in that video that I need to bring up too. D'Angelo Wallace brings this other thing up that I didn't even know. And it's crazy. And I think it's because of the fact that so many people like Cody that no one's willing to talk about this kind of thing. And this other thing is also preposterous. And this other thing is he had a friend in college, or no, it was another YouTuber who he was also highlighting in his videos. But that YouTuber got in trouble with his university for essentially non-consensually filming interactions with a girl, if you get my drift. And Cody did stop filming with him, but he invited him to his wedding and stuff, bro.
You used to frequently feature and promote your college friend Colby Leachman in your videos until it came out that during your school days, Leachman's university put him on probation for the non-consensual videotaping of a sex act with another student. The woman in the video also alleged that Leachman drugged her before the recording and that she hadn't actually consented to anything at all. And at some point, you did wise up, so he's no longer part of your content, but he still seems like he's very much a part of your friend group. From the continued hangout since then to inviting him to your wedding just last year.
That's pretty nasty, bro. Like, I can't be friends personally with someone that is on that level of nasty. If knowingly, like if I knew any of my friends were doing something that disgusting, I'm out, bro. And I can honestly tell you guys that in my past, I had a friend who wasn't my friend anymore, thank God, already, before I found out something else that happened. But something did happen where one of my other friends told me, yo, can you believe that this guy did this? And we had already not been friends for a while. This is like a friend from like high school, middle school. And I found this out like later, like late college. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was almost like reassuring, and I was almost glad that I wasn't connected to this guy anymore, because not in a sense of like publicity, because I'm not famous. I don't have anything to care about that. It's more about like having people surrounding you that is vile, or like even willing to do anything so disgusting. But yeah, this is not a fun topic. I'm not happy making this video, and sorry for not making super happy content that I usually make. But yeah, just wanted to kind of inform you guys on something that's going on, kind of like the doctor disrespect stuff. But yeah, I'm not exuberant about this. But anyways, I have a bunch of videos that I do have lock and loaded, and the next thing I think I'm going to talk about is that Donald Trump stuff, which is crazy. I'll probably upload that tomorrow or even later today, who knows. But yeah, if you guys are out there and you guys want to know more about this topic, I am linking all of D'Angelo Wallace's and Penguin Zero's video down below. This is just kind of my take. You guys let me know your guys' take on this, how you feel about him, if you guys know him. If you don't know him, what's your unbiased opinion on a situation like this? I'm going to try to clip in some content in between so you guys can kind of see what's going on. But yeah, not fun things, not fun times. And it's weird that every day there's just a new controversy around this one topic. But yeah, hope today gets better for everybody. Take care. Bye.